Yo, 久しぶり。
I'm back again. Today we'll be discussing Jujutsu Kaisen's durability. After this video, I'll make another one about the power system in Jujutsu Kaisen, and I'm sure you'll learn new things you've never heard before. But for now, let's dive into JJK's durability. First, let's start with Princess Ghetto's durability. As you can see, Princess Ghetto tanks that fish boy's attack like it's nothing and gets back up without a single scratch. That attack definitely went much deeper. Just look at the curve and width of the damage. So yeah, Princess Ghetto, who is considered one of the weakest characters in JJK, can tank an attack capable of cracking the Earth's crust wide open. Next, let's talk about Hanami's durability. Wait, is Hanami a he or a she? Well, let's go with she. Since Hanami has a female voice and was flirting with Jogo,
we bring in the studio this morning one of the gay rights activists, Mr. Should I call you Mr? Pepe Julian Onzima. Thank you for coming in. Good morning. Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay. How can I describe you?
I'm a human rights defender, currently focusing on LGBT.
as you can see, the steel was cracked up like a biscuit.
And biscuits.
Biscuits? Biscuits.
You might think this is a joke, but let's break it down in detail. Modern katanas are made of high-carbon steel, which has a tensile strength of around 1,500 to 2,000 megapascals. Since this katana is used to kill curses, it's likely 2,000 megapascals or even higher. For the katana to shatter into pieces like that, Hanami's body must be far tougher than the katana's tensile strength, probably 3 to 5 times stronger. So, her durability is at least 6,000 megapascals, and if we highball it, it could be 10,000 megapascals. That means Hanami is stronger than carbon fiber and even diamond, since her tensile strengths is between 3,000 to 7,000 megapascal respectively. So, yeah, Hanami is more durable than diamond. So the
old me would have done it in a heartbeat. No hesitation. If you knew about that side of me, would you still think I'm a good person? Would you still call me your friend?
Who doesn't love this guy? For real. Okay, let's get back to where we were. Next, let's talk about Megumi's durability. I won't dig too deep into this because he ain't that strong in the verse. Okay, let's check out the anime first. Megumi was still okay after cracking up some buildings, but mostly we should focus on how he destroyed a few pillars. As you all know, pillars are the strongest part of a building. They're full of concrete and metal, so we can say Megumi is as strong as Hanami was. This also shows how Hanami is much tougher than we hypothesized earlier, because if Megumi is this strong, then she's even more durable than him. Okay. Now let's dive into the highest durability in JJK. What I'm about to say might seem crazy to JJK haters, because this scaling makes JJK one of the most durable characters you've ever seen. Listen carefully to the evidence I'll provide and try to use your brain. If you do these two things, you'll understand me. To show you how durable they are, first we need to understand what Black Flash really is. I should save this for the power system video, but let's do it now. First, let's clear up a common misconceptions. Many people think Black Flash is just a punch that doubles your strength. But no, it's not multiplication but a power. For example, let's say Yuji's punch is 1 million newtons. Black Flash raises that force to the power of 2.5, turning it into 1 quadrillion newtons. That's how it works. But here's the part people never talk about, the best part of Black Flash.
Yeah, no stray thoughts left. Thank you for that. My new best friend!
Black Flash. It's a distortion of space, born from the impact of cursed energy delivered within a trillionth of a second of a blow.
Yeah, you heard what To-Do said. Black Flash distorts space and time. I've never seen a punch this OP. The last time I saw a punch this broken was Goku and Beerus clashing fists, creating shockwaves that shook the universe. But what makes Black Flash OP is that it visibly distorts space-time itself.
Space is distorted, and cursed energy flashes black.
Black Flash!
People glaze All Might for stopping the weather with his punch, while JJ characters are out here bending space with their fists. Everything that has mass, even an ant, distorts space, but distorting it visibly requires a lot of mass. For example, the Earth, Jupiter, and even the Sun can't distort space visibly. In our universe, there are only a few cosmic objects that can distort space visibly. As far as I know, there are 2 forces that can visibly distort space in our universe. The first is a black hole. A black hole is the final boss when it comes to visibly distorting space. The other one is a neutron star, which can also distort space visibly. These 2 forces distort space visibly due to their compactness and immense mass. Black Flash must have immense mass behind it to distort space with the size of a fist. It's like punching someone with a black hole. So let's make a hypothesis on how much mass is behind a Black Flash. To make a good hypothesis, we have to estimate it using the black hole to make it calculation-based, because we can't estimate it based on a neutron star since it doesn't have its own formula for estimation like a black hole does. But if you want, we can base it on that too. The smallest known solar mass of a neutron star is 1.17 solar masses, and for a power with the size of a fist to distort space, it would require more solar mass than that. So I don't want to highball it that much. It's better to use the Schwarzschild radius formula instead. You can pause and see my calculation. For the people who don't understand how much mass the answer was, it means 5 times the mass of the Earth if we divide it by Earth's mass. So the weakest Black Flash should require that much mass behind it. Imagine how overpowered Gojo's and Sukuna's Black Flash would be. And haters, chill. Because I'm not the one who said it distorts space, the anime itself did. I just showed you how powerful it is. So let's get back and see who tanked Black Flash. Surprisingly, Geto tanked that. I couldn't even believe it. My guess is, since this is JJK0, Gay wasn't thinking about Black Flash that much because he hadn't written the JJK sequel at that time. To make it short, Yuji, Todo, Maki, and few others tanked Black Flash. So yeah, every single person who tanked Black Flash is durable as hell. The fact that one Black Flash, realistically, would destroy Earth like this, and some of them tanked it like it was nothing. And if you think that was their limit, then you're not ready for what I'm about to say.
Here it comes.
Now let's talk about how durable Gojo and Sukuna really are. Let's start with Gojo. If you remember my last video about the Jujutsu Kaisen speed scale, I explained that Sukuna's piercing blood or water jet would have to be at infinite speed or above to disrupt the infinite repulsive force of red. And if you recall from the manga or from my video, Gojo tanked Sukuna's piercing blood and only got a small scratch. That alone shows just how durable Gojo really is. At this point, bro doesn't even need infinity. Based on this simple logic, he's one of the most durable characters in anime. So to the haters, Gojo doesn't need infinity to clap some chicks. Now let's move on to Sukuna. In my opinion, Sukuna is the most durable character in JJK. This dude tanked multiple black flashes at basically 1 bar of HP. Not only that, but he also survived a soul-splitting katana. Even his soul has durability. I've never seen someone that durable at such a weakened state. But what's even crazier was that he tanked Red without using amplification. I was about to say he's even immune to existence erasure, but in every panel, it was shown that he used amplification when tanking Purple. But Red, he didn't. So now let's take a look at where he actually tanked Red. The first instance was this scene. As you can see, Gojo caught Sukuna lacking and blasted him like a shooting star. At that moment, Sukuna wasn't using any amplification since he didn't expect it. He still took a lot of damage, but it wasn't as bad as you'd expect considering the power behind it. The second instance is a bit more ambiguous. Different readers might interpret it differently, but if you're a good reader, you'll notice that he wasn't using amplification. Let's break it down. When Red hits him first, he used amplification as stated, and Bro was using reverse curse technique after that and was yapping how sloppy Gojo was, but after that Red hit him from the back unexpectedly. So if you're a good reader, you will know Sukuna have to turn off his amplification because he have to be ready to use his curse technique. Plus, he was shocked and he is using reverse curse technique too. So logically, he wouldn't be maintaining amplification at that moment. You can agree or disagree with this since we have other evidence backing it up. Like I said before, Red is infinite. That makes it one of the most powerful abilities in fiction. In our universe, there's nothing that's truly infinite, not even the Big Bang, since it's accountable for the observable universe. That means whether you're talking about gamma rays, the sun, pulsars, magnetars, or the Big Bang itself, none of them are as powerful as Red or infinite repulsive force. That's how powerful it is. And yet, the disgraced one tanked it like it was nothing. You can only name a few characters across all of anime who are as durable as him. Bro is the real definition of it. And again, to the haters, I'm not the one who made this up, it's gay. I'm just explaining what it means. Like I've said before, authors don't care about power scaling. They just write whatever they want.
Until we meet again!